Divorces actually tend to spike at the beginning of the year, and this year married couples who do split will have new tax laws to follow. These new tax laws just went into effect this month, and here to break it down for us is Jeffrey Lance Abood from Abood Law Firm. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So can you explain to us, what this new alimony tax is and how it'll impact the two parties in the divorce, because there's someone paying and someone receiving.
Correct. So previously, up until December 31st of 2018, the person paying alimony was able to deduct it from their taxes, and the person receiving it had to pay taxes on whatever they received. And anybody that was divorced by the end of 2018 and their judgment of divorce, which is a divorce decree, was signed by the judge, is technically what we call grandfathered in, to where they would still it would still be treated the same way tax-wise. Moving forward, alimony is no longer tax affected or taxable income. So the person paying it is paying with after-tax dollars. The person receiving it doesn't have to pay taxes on it. And that's the way child support's always been treated. So it's going to be treated the same way.
So I certainly get the receiving part. You don't have to worry about taxes. But when you say after-tax dollars, so that means that money is taken out after the federal government pays taxes, so it doesn't work into that person's, to the payer's taxes? How does
well,
that
the person paying it, essentially, it's going to be taken out of their net income, not out of their gross income. So it's money that they've already, they don't get to claim it and deduct it anymore from their taxes.
So from a winner and loser standpoint, not to boil it down and oversimplify it, but are there winners and losers in this?
I don't know that there really is going to be a winner or loser. While on the face of things, it might look like, hey, the person receiving it, it's tax-free money now. They don't have to pay taxes on it. But with the new formula and the new guidelines, they might be receiving less money. Actually, I just received the email this morning with an update to the software program state of Michigan uses to one of the suggestions for how to calculate alimony. And they said it's going to include the new updates. So this is all brand new. We're not sure exactly how it's going to work yet, but all we know is that it's no longer taxable income. And that sounds like there might be some confusion there and some things that need to be worked out. How would a person who is filing for divorce, or who are in the latter stages, maybe even going before a judge in the next couple of weeks, it seems like they face a lot of uncertainty? Well, in a sense, I think that things are going to be figured out in the next few weeks. The important thing is that, historically people have always gone online, whether contemplating a divorce or going through a divorce, to plug in the income and different ratios to try to figure out what that amount of alimony will be. Well, now moving forward, they're not going to be able to do that. I doubt those are updated. The important thing is consult with your attorney and a CPA.
And are there some other new changes that come along with this bill?
Again, I'm not a tax attorney or CPA, but my understanding is that business owners will be paying less taxes now, which could in turn affect alimony as well.
Okay, so it's a whole lot going on to start the new year. There are lots of new laws, and some of them are obviously more complex, and it sounds like this one will, take some time to figure out before we know who pays more, who's getting more, and what happens.
Absolutely. And the big thing is, because alimony is not mandatory in the state of Michigan. It's based on need and ability to pay, and somebody's ability to pay obviously could be decreased by the new tax laws. But I'm sure there's going to be a solution to it all.
Jeffrey Lance Abood, thank you so much for joining us this morning and helping to break down, a complicated and unfortunate situation, because of course there are never any winners when there's a divorce.
Absolutely.
Right? It's a marriage
Absolutely.
that unfortunately didn't work out.
Absolutely.